just start by addressing the big question. Can you actually solve erectile dysfunction through masturbation? Sounds almost too good to be true, right? But here's the thing. In a lot of cases, especially when your ED is caused by stress, anxiety, or performance pressure, the answer is yes. Masturbation can actually help, like really, really help, if you do it the right way. Let me paint you a picture. You struggle with ED and are self-conscious when in bed with your partner, and this stops you from feeling powerful and great in your overall sexuality, which then contributes to higher general stress levels. And then you relieve some of that stress by masturbating, usually to porn, and the cycle continues. This video is all about breaking that cycle by changing the way that you masturbate in order to reduce stress and change the way that you show up in the bedroom, as well as in the rest of your life. I'm going to teach you how to use masturbation as a powerful tool to reduce stress, rebuild confidence, and even help combat erectile dysfunction. Before we get into it, let me be clear. If you are dealing with ED, especially if it's chronic, especially if it happens in the morning or when you're alone, you've got to go visit a doctor. We have got to rule out any medical conditions like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, low testosterone, because sometimes ED is a signal from your body that something bigger is going on. Now, if you've already done that, and so you already know that your ED is more related to stress and mental and emotional challenges, that's where this video comes in. Because a lot of ED isn't physical, it's up here. It's stress, it's burnout, it's performance anxiety. It's the pressure to be on and hard all of the time, to always know how to please your partner, to never show weakness or that you're not confident. And that kind of pressure lives in your body. It shows up in the bedroom, and it can make it damn near impossible to get or stay hard. And that is where mindful masturbation can come in. Not the kind of frantic, get it over with, get straight to orgasm, porn scroll that you may be used to. Not the kind that leaves you feeling shame or guilt afterward, but a whole new take on self-pleasure. One that helps your body relax, helps your mind unwind, and reconnects you with your own authentic arousal. And if you want more insights on how to take that deeper, watch until the end of the video, because I'm going to be sharing some additional resources for just that. But remember, this is not about changing the mechanics of your routine. It is about healing your relationship to pleasure. And that is because when you stop carrying shame into the bedroom with you, then you can start showing up with confidence. You are available for connection, and you can remain calm. And calm is actually where erections happen from. Let's get to it. These are my 5 tips that will change the way that you masturbate and could solve your stress-induced erectile dysfunction. Tip number 1, you maybe saw this coming, masturbate without porn. Now I know that can seem unimaginable, that can seem literally impossible, I totally get it, but one of the fastest ways to retrain your body for better erections is to stop using porn, at least for a while. Why? Because for a lot of guys, porn is actually their main source of arousal, and it's also their main source of insecurity. When you rely on porn to get yourself aroused, your body starts to associate excitement with visual novelty, not real touch and not real intimacy. When you take a break from porn, you're gonna let your body relearn what it's like to get turned on from within, turned on by the person in front of you, in the flesh, turned on by fantasy, turned on by breath, turned on by connection. Your brain will start to reconnect arousal with your body, and that's when the healing starts. Trust me, sometimes, especially if you're dealing with ED, the first time that you try to masturbate without porn, you may not even get hard. Maybe the first 7 times, maybe the first month that you're changing your habit. You know, your body may be really wired to rely on porn, but trust the process. Tip number 2, masturbate slowly and breathe. This is my reminder to you to stop and smell the proverbial flowers. Your body isn't a machine, and you don't need to treat masturbation like a sprint, okay? When you slow down, take deep breaths, actually feel what's going on in your body, you're sending a message to your nervous system that you are safe and that you can relax, that being aroused isn't a threat. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Caitlin, I don't think being aroused is a threat, okay? Listen to me when I tell you that the way that your nervous system is receiving signals around arousal, around pleasure, around being with a woman, around pleasing her, your nervous system is absolutely receiving that as a threat. Especially if you feel guilty after you masturbate or after you orgasm, then every time that you get turned on, your body is also preparing to feel bad. That is a threat. So even if you don't consciously associate it with a threat, just try it out. Try it out and see if you can practice this kind of slow, conscious self-pleasure and allow your arousal pathways to be rewritten, which will seriously help lower the anxiety levels that are the greatest factor in causing ED. Tip 3, focus on pleasure, not performance. A lot of guys bring their performance anxiety into their solo sex. I know that sounds weird, but stay with me for a second. Because they worry about staying hard, or they worry about how fast or slow they're gonna come. They worry about if they're making it to the finish line. They worry about the kind of porn that they're watching. They worry about orgasming. They worry about getting caught. All of that is stress. Ironically, when you're alone, none of that actually matters. Well, I mean, the getting caught part, I guess. Maybe make sure that you're not gonna get walked in on. More importantly, you gotta get that masturbation is your time to be free. So let it be weird. Let it be sloppy. Let it be full of exploration and curiosity. Let yourself go there with your mind. It's about pleasure. It's about your pleasure. It's not at all about performance. It's not at all about getting to the finish line. So when you focus on pleasure when you are alone, you begin to train your body to focus on pleasure when you are with a partner. And you focusing on your pleasure is actually going to make a way bigger difference for both of you. Tip number 4, touch more than just your penis. One of the biggest problems with how all of us masturbate is that we hyper-focus on our genitals, but our bodies are full of erogenous zones and places that feel good and arousing to be stimulated. So try touching your inner thighs, your nipples, your perineum, the space between your testicles and anus. Try touching your lower belly. Maybe just run your hands over your chest and appreciate that it feels something. There's some sensation that occurs when we are touching the rest of our body. The goal is to wake up our whole body to pleasure. And this is more realistic because usually when we are having sex with another person, they are touching more than just our genitals. Not only does this feel good, but it will help spread arousal around so that you don't feel the sense of sort of all or nothing pressure in your penis. Your penis is not the only carrier of pleasure if you learn that the rest of your body can experience pleasure as well. In many cases, this will actually help with sensitivity. This will actually help you to stay hard longer, and you will reach stronger orgasms. Tip number 5, do not rush to the finish. I've touched on this before, but let me state it one more time. Most of us are conditioned to go straight to orgasm. When we masturbate, when we have sex, we're like, there's a finish line and we're just racing towards it. But when you let go of that urgency and allow yourself to explore pleasure, to expand instead of peak, you begin to have a different kind of experience. One that is relaxing, one that is nourishing, and one that will build your confidence. Think of this as a sexual meditation. You're not trying to win, there's no competition. You're just being with your body, you're just feeling good, and along the way, you are doing the hard work of letting your nervous system reset. Now, if anything in this video spoke to you and you are ready to stop treating masturbation like a stress ball or something that you're ashamed of and start using it as a powerful tool for healing and confidence and better sex, then I would love to guide you further. My course, Masturbation Hacks, takes everything that I shared today and goes so much deeper. It is practical. It's a no BS roadmap to help you retrain your arousal, break the cycle of performance anxiety, and rebuild your confidence from the inside out. Whether you're struggling with stress-induced ED, feeling disconnected from your own pleasure, or you just want to feel more in control of your sexuality, this course is designed to get you real results. Click the link in the description to join now. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you, if you've experienced changes in your erection just from adjusting how you touch yourself, and anything else that you would add. I'm Caitlin B, and I'll see you next time. Bye.